Let's rewind the clock back to the 1830s, a time when the foundations of modern science were being laid. The Belgian mathematician named Adolphe Quetelet was hard at work, delving into the mysteries of human growth and development. He wasn't just crunching numbers for fun. He was on a quest to understand human physical development in a systematic way. Through his meticulous work, he came up with a simple yet revolutionary index. We now call it body mass index, or BMI, a term that has become ubiquitous in health discussions. Quetelet's goal wasn't to judge people's weight or to create a tool for individual health assessment. Instead, he wanted a tool to study populations, to see how groups of people grew and developed over time. This tool could track trends in weight and height over time, providing valuable insights into public health. It was a way to see the big picture of public health, to understand how societies were changing. For decades, BMI remained a tool primarily for researchers, a way to gather and analyze data on large populations. Then, in the late 20th century, it stepped into the spotlight, becoming more than just a research tool. Health professionals began using BMI to assess individual health risks, making it a part of everyday medical practice. Today, BMI is a common term, one that most people are familiar with. We hear it in doctors' offices, where it is used to gauge health and wellness. We see it on health websites, often accompanied by calculators to determine our own BMI. And we discuss it in conversations about weight, health, and fitness, making it a part of our daily lives. While it has become a widely used tool, it's important to remember its origins and its limitations, understanding that it was designed for population studies, not individual diagnosis. BMI is a measure of body fat based on your height and weight. It's a quick snapshot, not a complete picture, of your body composition. Think of it as a starting point for understanding your weight in relation to your height. Calculating BMI is simple. You just need two numbers, your weight and your height. The formula is straightforward. BMI equals weight in kilograms divided by height in meters squared. If you're used to pounds and inches, don't worry. There's a formula for you too. BMI equals 703 times weight in pounds divided by height in inches squared. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine a person named Sarah. She is an average individual just like many of us. Sarah stands at 5 feet 4 inches tall, which translates to 64 inches. This is a common height for many women. She weighs 130 pounds, a weight that is considered healthy for her height. Let's plug these numbers into the body mass index, or BMI formula, to understand her health status better. First, we square Sarah's height in inches. 64 inches times 64 inches equals 4,096 square inches. Next, we multiply Sarah's weight by 703. 130 pounds times 703 equals 91,390. Finally, we divide the result by Sarah's squared height. 91,390 divided by 4,096 square inches equals 22.3. Sarah's BMI is 22.3, which falls within the normal weight range. But what does this number actually mean for Sarah's health and well-being? Let's explore the different BMI categories to understand where Sarah stands and what it implies for her overall health. Section 4. Deciphering the numbers BMI categories and their meanings. Understanding your BMI can be a crucial step towards better health. BMI categories help us interpret the numbers, providing a clearer picture of our health status. For adults, here's a quick breakdown of the different BMI categories and what they mean for your health. Underweight, BMI less than 18.5. This category indicates that a person may be undernourished or have a higher risk of health issues related to low body weight. Normal weight, BMI 18.5 to 24.9. Falling within this range suggests a healthy weight, which is generally associated with lower health risks. Overweight, BMI 25 to 29.9. This range indicates a higher body weight, which can lead to increased health risks if not managed properly. Obese, BMI 30 or higher. Being in this category is often linked to significant health risks and may require medical intervention. Each category is associated with potential health risks, which can vary in severity. Being underweight can increase the risk of nutritional deficiencies and weakened immunity, making it important to address dietary needs. Being overweight or obese is linked to a higher risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. Regular exercise and a balanced diet can help manage these risks. However, it's crucial to remember that BMI is just one piece of the puzzle. Other factors like muscle mass, bone density, and overall lifestyle also play significant roles in determining health. Section 5. BMI across the ages from childhood to senior years. BMI isn't a one-size-fits-all measure. It's interpreted differently for children and teenagers. That's because their bodies are still growing and developing. Instead of fixed categories, we use BMI percentiles for children and teens. For older adults, BMI might not tell the whole story. As we age, we tend to lose muscle mass and gain fat. This can affect BMI interpretation. It's always best to consult with a healthcare provider to understand your individual health risks. Section 6. Beyond BMI, a holistic view of health. BMI is a useful tool, but it's not perfect. It doesn't account for factors like muscle mass, bone density, or body composition. A muscular athlete might have a high BMI but be perfectly healthy. To get a complete picture of your health, it's essential to consider other metrics. Waist circumference, body fat percentage, and blood pressure are all important indicators. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle is key to staying healthy. Focus on a balanced diet, regular physical activity, and stress management. Remember, health is a journey, not a destination.